Okay, so when you are building a business credit, what tools can you use to keep track of your vendor references? Well, one of the things that we did is we put together this vendor reference sheet, a vendor reference one pager, and you can use that to keep track of your vendors. One of the previous videos that I did was a Bradstreet Dun& and Bradstreet reference sheet, and what that allows you to do is when you send out your references, what information that they're going to receive. Well, this document right here, the vendor reference list, is a document that you can use to keep track of. Now, a lot of times when we're coaching a business, sometimes the client will have, let's just say maybe like a cell phone in their personal name, and there's a way to transfer that from their personal to the business. So a lot of times we'll ask them to put down all the vendors that they have, uh, that they're paying for their business. Uh, Another way that you can keep track of all this information is typically in some accounting software like a QuickBooks or something like that. There'll be like all the vendors, all the clients, all the expenses or companies that they paid for products and services. So how do you use this? So the vendor name, you would put the name of the company. So like, for example, if you're a client of ours, you put the name of our company, the contact person. So this is the contact person of the company, uh, uh, in the company that is going to, uh, let's just say, is going to take that vendor reference. So hopefully it's someone that you have a good contact with. Um, and that's my name. And then the address of where the company is located. And so and then of course the phone number, and so forth, email address. I'm not going to put everything that, the account number, the amount was spent, and the amount of credit. So the total amount that has been spent with that vendor, and the available credit, meaning like how much could you charge in a credit period with your vendor. So let's say you have a net 30-day. What's the total amount you can charge in that net 30-day? And then this is a good way to keep track of the information for all your vendors. So when you're building your business credit, one of the things that we do is there's some vendors that automatic report. So like we report to the Small Business Financial Exchange, which reports to Dun & Bradstreet, Equifax, Experian, and LexisNexis. So it reports to all four. But like you want to find, so when we coach clients, you're like, so we ask them just to go ahead and list as many clients of vendors that they pay for their expenses. And by putting it on this list, then we can, through some coaching, we can figure out, well, which ones automatic report and which ones that you're going to have to get to report. And so one of the things that you can do to kind of help. So again, the tool that you can use to kind of figure out which of those vendors that you have, for example, here's to expense. Let's say you had do some kind of advertising. Well, that might be one of your vendors. Who do you use for your insurance? That could be another vendor. Your supplies, maybe who does your taxes, maybe any other professional fees. And one of the things that you can do is you can look at the expenses in your financials to kind of help figure out what are those vendors that would be a good company to put on here. And I always say, you know, not only you want to if you're buying a service like with Dun and Bradstreet or whatever, you always want to use the, you know, the vendors, obviously the highest amount that you pay on time, and that's going to be responsive. Because I know some of those services you only have a certain amount that you can send to them the list. I obviously the ideal is to list vendors that automatically report, and you know, definitely we're happy to work with us and we can help you figure those out. Well, thank you for watching this video. Please subscribe so that you can get more great videos like this and get great information to help you. All right, have a great day.